if my own strategy this time around is that I am going to support a northerner in 2027.
Really?
Yes. And it must be my condition to the northerners. It must be a northerner that the whole north will be willing to support.
All right, guys. I want to welcome you back to Trendy Nigeria, and we watched Kenneth Okonkwo yesterday on Channels TV with surprise. And Kenneth Okonkwo have said that he is going to abandon Peter Obi and support a northern candidate. So he's going to support northerner. So this has caught a lot of people with a lot of surprise. In fact, I was even watching with surprise. Even Sheon, who was interviewing him, was so surprised that he said, really? So that is what he said, that he will rather support a northerner to continue from where President Bola Ahmed Tinubu stopped, rather than to support any southerner. And he said that he want to use the strategies of Bola Ahmed Tinubu in 2015 when they removed Jonathan, when they defeated Jonathan in that election, that Tinubu went to the north to bring candidates. So that's what he want to use in 2027. Although a lot of people have been reacting, so both obedient and many people have been talking about this particular reaction from Kenneth Okonkwo. And some people have believed that Kenneth Okonkwo should stick with Peter Obi. You know, he was one of the vocal individuals who supported Peter Obi in the last presidential election. But right now, it seems that he will be supporting a northerner to succeed President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, or to remove him from office. As you know, he is part of the ADC, and as you can see clearly right now where all of them stand. All right, guys, before I talk further, let us watch Kenneth Okonkwo when he appeared on Channels TV in one of their popular programs, Politics Today.
What did Bola Tinubu do in 2015? He went to the north, picked a man that he knows that all the northerners are in support. As at that time, Bola Tinubu wanted to be president because he said it's his lifetime ambition. But he knew that if he, as a southerner, tries to take out an incumbent southerner, he will fail, because nobody has succeeded from the same section of the president, incumbent, to take out an incumbent president. He went to the north and brought a man that he knew that all the northerners are supporting. And when he brought him, any combination from the south took out Jonathan, and he bided his own time, and he came in later to become the president. That is strategy. If my own strategy this time around is that I am going to support a northerner in 2027.
Really?
Yes. And it must be my condition to the northerners. It must be a northerner that the whole north will be willing to support.
Like an Atiku.
If the whole north is willing to support an Atiku, why not?
Or a Tambuwal.
If the whole north is willing to support, why not?
Or an Erufai.
Good. The person must be qualified, must have experience, and if he has experience in the presidency, it's an added advantage. And when we put up anything from the south, that will push him through. Let me tell you.
But would that be fair? Would that be a fair game?
The term of the president is 4 years, not 8 years. According to Alex Ekweme, what they agreed initially is that this post will be rotated amongst the geopolitical zones for 4-year term. And it will, in 24 years, it will have completed. But when Obasanjo came in, that was why Ekweme contested for 2203 election. That was when he said it. When Obasanjo came in, he took 8 years. But what happened? When Yaradua came in, before he finished one term, he died in office. Did the North insist that he must finish his 8 years? The answer is no. You know why? It is one term for the president, and the 8 years is for the incumbent. If the incumbent is doing well, if there is a supervening event that stops an incumbent halfway. The other half is there for every Nigerian to contest. And if it goes to the other side will now spend 4 years. That was what happened between Yaradua and Goodluck Jonathan. Yaradua spent 4 years. Just take it 4 years. Of course, you know he died before the third year. And then it was a supervening event that did not allow the incumbent to finish the 8 years. What happened? Goodluck Jonathan came. The North said, please, let us finish our 8 years. They said, no, it's a joint ticket. Something has happened. And this is the vice president. Treat it as a joint ticket. Let them divide the position now into half. 4 years for the North, 4 years to the South. And after, it will come back to the North to finish its 8 years. And that was what happened. Even when Jonathan wanted to now continue to do 8 years, the North said no. That will now be injustice. And they fought, and they took it back to the North. And the North finished 8 years. Now it is back to the South. And Tinubu has become incurably bad. And now you want to terminate his incumbency. Anybody telling you that it's injustice, if the North comes in, if the South comes in, and whoever wins in a primary election will take it for 4 years. Where is the injustice? It has happened before. So, and anybody telling you to bring a fresh Southerner to compete against Tinubu, a Southerner, is trying to tell you to zone the ticket to Tinubu, and Tinubu will win outrightly. In 2019, the opposition wanted to use Atiku with Obi to beat an incumbent Northerner who had just done 4 years. Did they succeed? No, they failed. And what happened? Tinubu, strategically, in 2015, he used a Northerner to remove an incumbent Southerner. Did he succeed? Yes. Because that is
he conceding to the fact that the North has a more political weight in the power game?
No. Let's look at it this way. Somebody from your zone, if you listen to Olufalaye said his election was rigged. But immediately the people rigged him out. They prevailed on him that he is a fellow Yoruba person that he contested with. Why not let him leave it? We have not had a good electoral system. This election is going to be written, like I've always told you, in 2027. They have already prepared it. Have they done electoral? Yes, have they done.
Do you have evidence to that?
No, I told you 2023 there was technical glitch, and they have not given us the excuse till today. Technical glitch, by my own definition, is the process of suspending an election so that you can write it instead of transmitting it. And there is no assurance that you will not have in 2027.
If you say that
if they write the 2027 and is a fellow Southerner that you're competing with, they will prevail on you. Please leave him. He's your fellow Southerner. And then that is how they will steal the election. So if you bring somebody from the Southeast, even if you win, they will steal it from him. Let me tell you the strategy that will make the Southeast man to be president. Do you know the Southwest has never contested election against an incumbent? Strategy. Because they know in Nigeria, if you don't have the establishment supporting you, even if you win, they will steal it from you. Olufalaye said it was stolen from him. If you ask me, I will say we won the election in 2023. It was stolen from us because we didn't have.
Peter Obi won the election.
That's my belief. In 2023, I believe it. But they stole it from us.
Let me ask you.
And if you do it again, they will steal it again from you because there is no incumbent to back you. But if you bring somebody from the North, nobody will prevail on him to leave his victory quickly. Because, yes, because he's not from the same side with you.
You are thinking of being a running mate to Atiku. Is that the case right now? That's your intention?
Again, Shehu, this is not in play. Nobody have ever discussed that.
You know what I'm asking?
People assume so many things. Nobody have ever discussed with me whether I'm going to be A or B or C. Shehu, I'm going to contest for the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
The coalition has been touted as Atiku-led coalition. One of the options is for you to be a running mate. You will still keep it?
There's no option here.
Right, guys, welcome back. What do you think? And what is even the mission of this ADC? I believe, their main goal is to remove President Tinubu in office, whether he's doing well or otherwise. But what they want to do is just to join in this coalition to remove him. Although, let me get what you think concerning this. Over to you guys. What do you think? Kenneth Okonkwo will not support President Tinubu, will not support Peter Obi to even lead the coalition, but he is going to shop for the candidate in the north. So we all know that this ADC is built around Atiku Abubakar to achieve his long-time goal or aspiration to become the president of Nigeria. All right, guys, what do you think? What can you say concerning Kenneth Okonkwo comments? Let us get your comments in the comment section. And don't forget to join us here. Don't forget to like our content. Don't forget to share it. And most importantly, please don't forget to subscribe here. Turn on that notification button. Then let us do this again in another video.